What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with a haul video from Free Comic Day over the past weekend. Cinco de Mayo weekend, actually. Yeah, and hope you guys were drinking responsibly and acting like a responsible human being during the 5th of July Cinco de Mayo weekend. So, without further ado, guys, I picked up some stuff from the comic shop, and I can't wait to show you guys. For example, stuff I got from my LCS, they were on sale. Starting with this omnibus of Annihilation Conquest. Ever since watching the Guardians of the Galaxy sequel that came out this past Friday, I saw this and they had it for sale. And it wasn't just, the retail is $125 for this book, but the normal price they had it in the shop was $39.99. He actually brought the price lower, so my LCS owner, he brought it down lower to $30. So I got this nice thick omnibus of Annihilation Conquest, which collects like a crap load of the stuff from the Annihilation run in here, and it makes for a good theft deterrent. So I could beat the living daylights out of somebody if I want to with this thing. So looking forward to reading that and lifting weights with it. Also, same shop, I picked up, decided to pick this one up because it was staring at me in the face. It was DC The New Frontier with Darwin Cook and Dave Stewart. And rest in peace, Darwin Cook. It collects pretty much the whole run here on The New Frontier. And it had like a crease in it as far as the cover goes. But I was like, whatever. So things normally $34. I don't usually talk prices, but I couldn't help myself. But he brought this down to taking $10 off, so it was like $25, $24.99. And definitely another book on my list I want to read. I didn't go too crazy like I did last year. I kind of got like a bunch of free comics from Free Comic Day. Like, let me see, I got this Avatar Free Comic Day. I just grabbed it. I didn't care. Riverdale, was one of the few things we had available. And also some of the good stuff like Betty and Veronica and EXO Manowar, featuring Bloodshot Salvation. So that's cool. That's all. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy on Free Comic Day. And I don't know, Free Comic Day, like, they do have some good stuff, and then they have some stuff that's like small little previews, and they're not really, in my opinion, considered a free comic book. It's kind of like they're trying to sell you on another comic book, which is kind of, I mean, maybe it's just me, but I think that's just a little annoying. So, I just pick and choose my battles when it comes to those things. Oh wait, I got a couple others too. Rise of the Magi Zero. That's kind of an old one from an old Free Comic Day, because I think the LCS I went to ran out as their current Free Comic Day, so it has old leftover ones from the previous year. That Thor #1, God of Thunder. So didn't have it, so I figured I'd just give this thing a read. So there you have it with that. And also, like I said, I did a bunch of fillers. Like some Batman fillers. Like, these were like $1. So Batman $5.98, and $6.89, $6.88, $5.99. Now, the reason why I picked up some of these Batmans in the early, of the early run, Batman, like Bruce Wayne Murderer, written by Ed Brubaker. I like that. I mean, I did not even know Brubaker actually had a hand on Batman, so it was kind of cool. So you got Bruce Wayne Fugitive. These are all I picked up for $1. 601. Got 602. Also drawn by Scott McDaniel. A little Sean Phillips action here. 603. So yeah, I mean, anything by Brubaker I could read. I don't care who the artist is. 604. Got your 605. I probably already have this, but I had to check my collection. But I got Batman Zero. And also this was in the box too. No Batman, but it was actually the Defenders #1 variant issue. And it's done by Neil Adams. So it's kind of a weird looking Neil Adams cover in my opinion, but yeah, I think it's decent. This one was just a random one I picked up. Mr. Wolverine, or Mr. X Wolverine. I don't know how the title goes, but it's a one shot. And once again, I got it for $1. So, I like it in those. That's what I love about Free Comic Day. Free Comic Day is my personal Christmas day. Oh, sorry. Had a couple other free comic books I got. Secret Empire, one I'm not gonna burn, and Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the many, Guardians of the Galaxy books that have come out in the past couple days. So, got that. Also, this guy's I'll probably get shit. Oh, this I'll probably get shit on for, but whatever. Because these were $1 and it's got a good writer and a terrible artist, so I'll side with that any day with the good writer. Onslaught Reborn. These were $1, guys. These weren't like, I didn't pay serious cash on this one. So Onslaught Reborn number 1, number 2, number 3. Got a number 3 variant edition, and I'm not sure who did this one. I have to look it up. But yeah, that's a number 3 variant edition. Got a number. Oh, guess I bought 2 copies of number 2. Guess I must have miscounted that whole thing. And you got a number 5 and a number 5 variant edition. So I'm missing number 4. I guess I'll have to find that one and hopefully pay for $1 in that one. So got that. What else did I get? Also for $1. Punisher War Journal by Jim Lee, and that's number 3. Pick that up. Ultimates 3 number 1. That's, I believe that might be I think this one could be a variant. I'm not sure. So a lot of fillers, man. I had to pick those up, and because usually when it comes to fillers on Free Comic Day, I can't help myself. I gotta pick those up. Filling up on the Incredible Hulk issues. The early issues of Incredible Hulk are the best, in my opinion. And I'm sure some of you guys will agree with that, because the early issues of the Incredible Hulk were basically people who didn't. I like to think of the early issues of the Incredible Hulk as people who don't know when to stop fucking with Bruce Banner. Pardon my language. But you guys keep fucking with Bruce Banner, and the result is you get this angry green monster who's going to tear your arms out from your body. 325. Also a 359, a wonderful John Byrne cover, by the way. But yes, every single time, for the Incredible Hulk, everybody, like current issues, nowadays, they kind of finally figured it out not to mess with the Incredible Hulk. But that's what I love about the old issues of the Incredible Hulk, is that they constantly had people fucking with Bruce Banner, and the end result was, he would just probably kill you, But nowadays, nothing like that. So, I got those. Also, this one I had to pick up. This might be my top variant Tuesday copy, but Superior Iron Man number 1, and it's a variant issue, and it's a cover swipe of the I think it's Iron Man 128. I want to say Iron Man 128, somewhere around that number. I can't think of the number off the top of my head, but Groot in a bottle, and it's perfect for the timing of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I just love that cover. It's pretty kick-ass. So got that. Also picked up this one, Marvel Triple Action, for $1, not 14. It was $1. So that one I just kind of was like, you know what? I don't know. I think these Marvel Triple Actions are reprints. Or if you guys know, let me know. If not, hey, who cares? I just saw it as a reader's in my personal opinion. Saw this and I heard the theme song in my head, and I had to pick it up for $1. Mask number 1. I think Undisputed Frost and I were talking about Mask at some point, and yeah, out of nowhere I was going through a bunch of long boxes at the comic shop I was at. And I saw Mask number 1 for $1. I was like, why not, And I just hear the theme song go in my head, which I won't sing. But picked that up. Picked up a Miss Marvel one-shot, by Brian Reed. doing the writing. So that was pretty cool. What else I pick up? Picked up Logan, Path of the Warlord. I just like the cover. It was pretty cool, by J.P. Leon. Filled up with some Fantastic Four issues. Some 228. Ego Spawn. 293. You got 308. These are all $1. Got oh shit. Good thing they are $1. 328. Also 224. Let me see if I can reach down here for this other one. I don't want to leave you guys hanging on my Fantastic Fours. Also, 323. Da 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 da. Pretty cool, right? So, got those. Trying to fill up that collection. I'm trying to get to where Great Legend is. Shout out to Great Legend, and shout out to Undisputed Frost. So far, some people I'm shouting out, but no biggie. You know, they're cool people. As far as I know, I don't know. They could be axe murderers for all we know. Also, I got this one, Fantastic Four 221, and let me see. Like I said, a lot of fillers. That's a great thing about Free Comic Day. Fairest number 26, and number 16. Also number 23. I like that cover. That's pretty cool. I mean, if you guys look closely at it, I mean, if it's close enough for you, you can see the woman's face and her shoulder and her back. She's got the curvature action going on, so I like that. It's pretty cool. And also Ferris number 21. Again, I love Free Comic Day because, damn it, I mean, why not? Because Free Comic Day is like Christmas Day to us comic fans. Let's be honest. Christmas Day is kind of like, whatever, comic shops are closed, but getting books from Free Comic Day is just the greatest thing in the world. Now on to the hardcore stuff, guys. A lot of these were like 35-40% off the cover price, or not the cover price, sorry, of the actual ticketed price. So I picked up Flash number 219. See, also Flash 217. Mind you, these are Neil Adams covers, and that's why I picked them up. And also, I needed to fill them up too. So I wasn't sure how many Neil Adams covers were done by that artist, but I had to pick them up. So that, filling up the Daredevil run. I believe it was when he met Spider-Man. So that's Daredevil 16. This one used to be in my father's collection. My father used to collect. He's the reason why I collect comics, and it's kind of crazy. I mean, if I never ran into my dad's comic collection, I'd probably never be talking to you guys at this point. I'd probably be doing something like playing basketball or whatever. But I'm not blaming him for like anything like that. But I do remember going through his collection, and one of the books he had was this issue here. It's not the first Gladiator, but it was an issue that, it falls deep with, in my heart. So just to get this again for about 35% off, the ticketed price is fine with me. And plus I want to fill up my Daredevil collection. And on top of that, I'm getting my Daredevil 1 pressed and cleaned. So we'll see what kind of rating I'll get on that. So hopefully I'm looking for something as best as a 4 on that one. We'll see. But I digress. What else did I get, guys? What else did I get? King Size Annual Marvel 2-in-1. Seen this around lately, and I thought it was a pretty cool one. I figure, since it's been around enough times and it's staring at me in the face, that I'll pick it up. So did that, and make some room here, guys. Picked up some. What else did I pick up? I picked up some Catwomans that I thought I had, but I guess I don't have. So this one was a pretty cheap price. Catwoman number 76 by Adam Hughes, along with 68 and 67. So grabbed those, got those squared away. And what else did I get here? I did catch up on my Wonder Womans, because I thought I always think I have all my Adam Hughes Wonder Womans, but I guess I was wrong. So I got 174 Wonder Woman, also 258, and 150. which I thought I had, but I guess I don't. So it's kind of cool to see that. I love that cover. Triple C, I believe, posted this on his Instagram page, or and I thought to myself, do I even have that one? And I don't, and now I do. It was one of those books that was on my list when I was looking for it after I saw him post that. Shout out to Triple C. Of course, I'm shutting people out. What is wrong with me? I'm shutting people out. Who am I, Arsenio Hall? That's back in the days, kids. Let me see. So, got my Adam Hughes fix for now, so that's kind of cool. And decided to collect up on the Guardians of the Galaxy a bit. So since the movie came out, number 7 came out here. Picked that up. Also picked up Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. Also 5 and number 4. I'm not going to count the 3, 2, 1, but just as far as what I have. Number 3. I know. I already have 1. Number 2. And I got a number 12. So I just like the covers, and I look forward to reading them. I'm not a big Dan Abnett fan of his writing, but if it's good, I'll read it. I mean, I heard good things about it. Also, picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 570, New Ways to Die. I think this is the. I'm not sure which cover this is, because I thought the one with the Venom cover was supposed to be like a variant edition, but I saw this 570 is a variant edition, so I decided to pick that up. And also, that wasn't only Spider-Man I picked up. I picked up a lot more, because I'm trying. It just seems so weird. There's so many issues of Spider-Man that no matter how many issues you collect, you still don't have enough issues, because you're trying to cover that entire run, and it's so damn difficult. So, I decided to take advantage of Free Comic Day, guys. So I picked up Amazing Spider-Man 96, Amazing Spider-Man 66, which is a really nice cover, really white. There's that printing error here on the top, which kind of is like, it's kind of a bummer, but it's the rest of it's still pretty clean. Maybe a little chipping here, but this is one I probably would get signed by Stan Lee if he could sign it, without scribbling all over the place. Amazing Spider-Man 65. Amazing Spider-Man 61. That's a cool cover. I like that one. Kind of shows everything's in peril. And, if I was just picking this up for the first time as as if it just showed up on the newsstand, I'd be like, there's no way in hell Spider-Man's going to save Gwen Stacy. And I believe it's Captain Stacy right below him. So, but we all know what happens. But pick that up. Also picked this one up. Amazing Spider-Man 41, First Rhino. Seems like in a pretty fine condition. I got a little creases on the corner here. Got a couple of color breaks on the side, but other than that, it looks like a pretty clean copy. Also, let me see. Piece de resistance, guys, as far as what I picked up from the comic shop, is this. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. The first appearance of Sandman. Trying to get through those single issues, which makes collecting the rest of my Amazing Spider-Mans a lot easy. This, I believe, is officially my earliest issue of Spider-Man. I'm trying to get number 1 at some point this year. We'll see what happens. But baby steps, guys. This one's got a spine roll problem. Could use a little cleaning and some pressing. So, talk to the owner. Gave me a pretty good deal for it. And, everything's together. All it needs to do is just get, a little, TLC. And I'll put it right in a slab. I mean, this is definitely one of my favorite Amazing Spider-Man covers. There's something about it, and it's really cool. But yeah, guys, that's about it. I don't think I have any more for you. No, I think that's it. So, yeah, guys, what else? What'd you guys pick up from your local comic shop? On Free Comic Day. I'm sure you guys picked up something. Just like some key issue, your personal grail that made you proud that you did it. This one made me proud. This one made me happy. I was happy to have an Amazing Spider-Man number 4. Like I said, not in the greatest condition. Does need a spine roll action fixed and some pressing, and I know that I could get that taken care of. But yeah, tell me what you guys picked up. You know, comment below, you know, in the little comment box below. Also, you know, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thumbs down if you're jealous and can't help but hate. And also, you know, subscribe if you haven't. I'll leave a link. I got a contest going on. Got till May 24th to post your video for that contest. And a couple days later after that, I will start making the pick as far as who won. But other than that, guys, I got nothing else for you. I'm going to go chill out, watch some television, maybe even read a comic book about what I picked up from the comic shop. Who knows? Other than that, peace. Take care. Bye. Ciao. Hasta luego.